Hi, this is Basil Green speaking, and I'd like to welcome you to yet another video of mine. I help people become responsible leaders that influence the success of their nation in a positive way. And today I'm going to be sharing some stuff that I learned when I first did my contact center support certificate, the NQF level 2-1 in South Africa. So it was part of a learnership in around 2006 and 2007. That's how long ago that I did it. However, there has been other knowledge that I have received. Now, I'm going to be talking about one of the study units, modules, or learning outcomes that we were supposed to experience. It's called access and use information from text. This is going to help you actually do your job in the call center. Now, I'm going to say this here. In order for you to access this information, it has to be on the system. Now, one of the ways this information gets onto the system, number one, it's either the company will buy this information from those who are selling it, uh, whatever it is. Maybe you signed a form or you agreed to receive marketing from a company and its third parties or its affiliates or whatever it is. They'll tell you that this is what we're going to do with your information. Secondly, the company will send out marketing. You respond to that marketing or something that they posted on social media. Maybe you made a call. Maybe the customer sent out an email. Whatever it is that the customer decides it's he or she is going to do in order to make contact as a result of hearing a message on radio or seeing an advert on TV or getting some marketing material through a pamphlet or a flyer or from word of mouth or an experience that one of their friends or family members had with your particular company, and that company is going to that customer is going to decide, or their client is going to decide, I'm going to pursue a business relationship with your company. So the information is brought into the company and then it is put into the system. Most call centers will have computers unless you're doing from a company where you're going to have to be going through paperwork. But usually, even if you're going through paperwork, you will have to take that and put it on to the system for the company. Now, once the information is there, how do the employees or has access to this information? Now, I'm not going to name everybody, but I'm just going to give you an overview of some of the people that will be working with this information in the contact center. It could be the sales agent, customer service representative. You could be somebody that's working in upselling or cross-selling. Some companies call it customer sales. I know I work for a company that's called customer sales, and that is the unlimited. So they call that department customer sales. So there's different things that they do in order to sell to existing customers. And thereafter, you will find that once the information is there, these people will have access to it. Maybe QA will have access to it, depending on whether you are gonna doing it in-house or outsourcing it from a business process operation. Whatever it is that you choose to do, but QA will also have access to this information, and those who are in leadership. Now, I have not yet worked in a leadership capacity in the call center environment, but I have a little bit of experience, a couple of years of experience while working at the church that I first served at. I first served as an assistant youth leader. Thereafter, I spent about a year serving as the youth leader and as a deacon. So I spent a while being under watch, where they watched me, and then I was ordained as a deacon. So I used to sit on church board meetings and hear all of this stuff, and there was I'll just say that, or I used to also count money in the church, where we were given access to certain kind of information. So that is the only type of leadership that I've done. And I did have an opportunity to serve where our church was busy with a project within the community, and I served as the point person and as a volunteer trainer. So these were my two functions in that, and I was given access to the the participants' information when they signed up. And some of the stuff I had to take it home with me. I was given responsibility to look after the stuff, and there was other stuff that was kept by the community coordinator, the guy that was busy doing the community, running the position as community coordinator. So I got a little bit of understanding about the leadership part, but not in the call center industry, but in a different kind of environment. So, but I have worked as a call center agent in different roles where I've done cold calling, I've done reactivating uh, accounts where other customers that have canceled their accounts, I've sold to existing customers. I have sold to people that have responded to messages and they've phoned in to the company. I've done that even in my own company. I've fulfilled that role where I had to sell to people, and close the deal and make sure that the sale is actioned within my own system that I had created. Now, I usually used a spreadsheet in order to put the customer's information into that spreadsheet. And sometimes I would just write it down on a piece of paper and then later transfer it onto a spreadsheet. So there are different ways that we can do this, and but at the end of the day, that information must be taken and utilized so that the company can make money. So I hope that this information has been useful for you. And when you do go into the call center, I do have a call center training. It's called Call Center Training for Beginners, a beginner's guide to working in the call center. So, or in a call center, sorry, I'm getting my own stuff wrong. But let me allow you to click on the link. I've included a link in the bottom for you to actually go to that call center training here on my YouTube channel, and so that you can benefit from it. I thank you for just taking the time to listen to me, and I hope that this information has been useful to you. I know that before I went in to the call center environment, I went there with little bit knowledge before I came into this leadership program. And then afterwards, while I was still working, my knowledge grew. But over time, I had to add on to that knowledge so that I can become a person that's also able to add value in my own personal life. Now, the stuff that I learned at work, I still do it in my own personal life. I sell, I do other things on the side besides working. So it has been useful to me, and it has helped me to overcome certain challenges. When times have been tough, I had to go out. Let me just make an experience where I've even done not face to face and door to door selling. So when times had gotten tough, I had to go out, collect some information, take that information maybe from a networking event, or I see stuff on the internet, or whatever way I've been able to get that access to that information, take it, package it, and go out and make some money for myself. So I haven't made millions yet from the stuff that I've been doing, but I know I have achieved some results to help me move through some difficult times. So I'm hoping, even if you don't go into the call center industry, that this information that you are using, you can apply it somewhere else in your life, why we are not only I'm not only sharing with you call center specific information, but information for you as a person, so that you can become someone who is not dependent only on those who are at work. Now, we are happy to have leaders, we are happy to have people who are or employers at work, but at the end of the day, it is not their responsibility to make sure that we become people who are successful. It is our responsibility as people who go into these companies. Now, I work for somebody, but I also work for myself at the end of the day. And whenever I'm at the company, I try my best to treat that company as if it's mine. Now, I don't come to take over the company, but I try my best to do my job as if it's my business. So whatever role I am given in the company, I do my best to protect the company as much as possible. So this is my mindset when I come in. Why? Because leadership is not a position. Leadership is a mindset. So when you're coming into a company, whether you are doing an entry-level job or you are doing a job that is in leadership where you are leading people, you still have to maintain that mindset of being a leader. So you have to lead yourself, you have to lead people, but before you lead people, you have to learn how to lead yourself. And when the situation comes, you are going to employ collective leadership where you will step out and do what is required of you when you are needed to do that stuff. Let's just say, for instance, you have a strength in a particular area and your company needs your expertise or your strength during a period where they're going through difficulty or something, or there's a boom in the company and a position opens up, you can step out and say, I'm able to do this and I'm able to assist you. Now you have to do that to find out more, and that's also another way you can access information from within the company and use it to your benefit. So I'm hoping that even as I've shared this information with you, you are going to become a person that is going to be a cut above the rest. You are going to stand out. You are going to differentiate yourself, and you are going to become somebody who is sought after. That even when they see you doing your work, they're going to say, we want to give you this job because you have already been doing. You have shown leadership. You have taken leadership, and you have shown us that you are a person that can lead in this company. So remember, this is all about accessing and using information from text. So within a call center environment, I am grateful that you have been patient with me, and I hope that you keep coming back to watch my other videos. There's a lot of free stuff on here. Use it, come back, let me know how it has benefited you. My email and my phone number is in the description as well. So my contact details, you will be able to speak to me through these contact details. So I think I've said enough, and I'm hoping that you keep coming back to listen to this stuff. Goodbye.